I have decided to come and harvest my cucumbers. Not cucumbers, I'm sorry. This is my zucchini. Can you see that? Okay, I hope it's in a good spot. All right. And also what I wanted to do is get rid of some of these leaves. They can go. Okay, let's see. You can get rid of some of the leaves. Okay. All right. It's so prickly. They're prickly, prickly, prickly. All right. That'll give it some airflow too. Oh, right. So I probably should have used a thicker, instead of these little snips, I should have used something thicker. But we're gonna just keep it how it is now. Should I move this? No? I know the bottoms are, I can get the bottoms. All these leaves in here now have lots of airflow. Okay. The bottom leaves can go. I think it's all. Okay. And then also you can see what's going on, huh? While I harvest these cucumbers. I'm very pleased. I hope you can hear me. I'm talking over here. I don't know if you guys can hear me because I'm not wearing my mic. But all I was saying, if you couldn't hear me, all I was saying is that I'm getting rid of some of the leaves. We don't need the plant to focus on growing these big, beautiful leaves, even though they're gorgeous. We want zucchini. We want the actual, I don't know if zucchini is a vegetable or a fruit, but I have a filling that it is, it's a fruit. I want to say it is. Don't know. Or it could be a vegetable. Don't know. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to harvest this first one. That's not bad, you guys. What you think of that? I wasn't expecting much from these plants because I felt that I planted them wrong. I just kind of threw them in this raised bed just as filler to fill up that spot. So to actually be able to harvest something like this, I am very, very happy about it, okay? I didn't bring my harvest basket. I was so in a hurry to get over here because I'm going to be totally honest, it is very humid and hot today. And I don't want to be out here long at all. Okay, let's get the second one. Without harming the plant. Let's see if I can do it. I'm going to come from the bottom. Okay. Be careful. Got it. Oh, this is a nice one too. Look at that. Pretty good, huh? There's another one on the other side. I don't see any more over here. I'll probably just do a little cleanup though. A few more leaves. Let's see. And this one that's right in my face. I'm tempted. You know what? Let me just go ahead and get you out of here. It's in my face. I don't want, if the leaves are necessary, I want to leave them there. But, yeah, that one was beating me up. Okay, so I think because we still have these top leaves. This is, so the plant can soak up all the sun and nutrients, and it's also giving it shade. But these down here was just kind of crowding things out, and now we can get airflow, which that's needed too, and we still have our upper leaves. So I think that's okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the one on the other side, and then I'm gonna move over to the cucumbers, which is just over there. Okay, let's get going. So I'm over here on the other side. Just trying to, let's see what's going on in here. I'll tell you what's coming out. I'm not being mean, y'all, but it's time for the spinach, this countryside spinach, to come out. So I'm just going to get this out of the way so we can get a better view in here also. I actually want to totally uproot it. Let's see. See, it was all mixed up with the zucchini plant. Oh, okay. Can you see in there? I wish you could see what I'm seeing. I'm gonna move over a little bit more so you can see. So I want you to be able to see in there so you can see what's going on. You see that? I think you can, man. Right? Okay, so this is the zucchini that I want right here. But this is all that old spinach, that countryside spinach. And it has served me well. I have harvested from the countryside spinach. And so it's time for it to go. Alright. Just gently uproot it. Don't want to make a mess in here. I want, now that I see how well the zucchini plant is doing, this is, and I'll show you what it is. Oh, that's the countryside spinach. I thought I had the tag for the zucchini in here. But this is basically just a zucchini squash. I'll go ahead and harvest it now so you can see. All right. Look at that. It's nice. It's a good size. The other ones are bigger, but this one's nice. So now that I'm harvesting off this plant, I'm going to tell the plant to produce more, to grow more. Okay. I'm cutting some of the leaves so it can give it a little more room, a little more airflow. Let's see. Let's get this one too. I'm very pleased because I honestly thought I had really just screwed up by putting all these zucchini plants down here at the end of this raised bed. I'm going to be totally honest. I'm going to go ahead and let the zucchini plants have all this room. I'm not going to place anything else. If I do anything else over in this little area that you see where I'm removing the countryside spinach, it'll probably be something like maybe some dill or whatever companion plant, something that maybe repels insects to keep the insects away from the zucchini. Don't know how much longer that those Brussels sprouts are going to be here, because these 3 Brussels sprout plants, you can see where I'm pointing over there, they're not doing as well as the others. So I'm not sure why, but they're not growing as strong and healthy as the other Brussels sprout plants that I have. And I have about 5 more over on the other side, 5 or 6. So I'll tell you what, if I go ahead and just let these zucchini plants just have their way over here on this side, I think that's fine. I'm gonna go and remove that other. I don't have to record it, but there's another countryside spinach plant. I think 2 more right over there, and I'm gonna go ahead and uproot those so the zucchini will have all this little area to themselves. And while I'm in there, I'm gonna do a little cleanup. I'm gonna get rid of some ugly leaves. You know, the normal routine. Okay, but that's it for as far as the zucchini that I'm going to harvest from off here today. Okay. Okay, guys. Come around this way. All right, I got my table. The sound may not be as good today because of the fact that I'm not wearing my mic. I keep mentioning that, but I just apologize for not being prepared. While I'm here, I'm going to do a little pruning. Okay. Got one little cucumber that is deformed because it got trapped. Let's see. Cut that off. This back on, but I think it's growing up the trellis like it should. All right. So I'm gonna do a little pruning too while I'm in here. Let's see here. Okay. So let's get started. Okay. Now, can you see me? I'm gonna go ahead and take these 2. I don't know if it's this one or that one. Definitely this one. I may let the other one stay, but this one can come. There's a nice big one over here. I'll show you. Can you get to it? Look at that one. These are Dasher 2 cucumbers. That's a nice one. Okay. It's really warm today, y'all. I'm telling you. I almost want to leave them on here, but you know what? The more you harvest, the more I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them. There's 2 others on here. I'm going to take them. And then I'm going to do a little pruning. Okay? So I'll show you what else I got. Got these. Not bad, huh? I think there's only one on that. Oh, there's another on the front. Okay, I'm going to pass by you guys. Look, here's one. Okay. They'll hide from you. I actually like that. I like when they hide in the leaves and then you come back a couple of days later, you see this huge cucumber. I think I'm going to take this one too. I know it's kind of small, but I'm going to take it. These are nice. See? Okay. I'll pass by you one more time. Excuse me. I'm going to go get there's only one that's over on the straight 8 plant over there. There's another little tiny one over there. I wonder if I should take it. Why not? It's just going to encourage the plant, so I'm going to get it. They're small, but look. It's okay. Let's move over to the straight 8. I will tell you this before I move on. If I see any leaves that even remotely look like some kind of disease, I've been clipping them bad boys. I've been removing those leaves. So, yeah. I probably could move that little lemon because I don't think it's doing anything anymore. Remember my little lemon and clove experiment? Ooh, it's loaded with bugs. Let me put it down. Look, they're bugs, but you know what? If the bugs go inside the lemon and not bother the plant, that's a good thing too. But it was crawling with bugs. The lemon and clove. Okay, so let's move over to the straight 8, and we're done for harvesting, I believe. Okay, let's move over there. Let's see if I can do it without stopping the tape. The recording. Because it's very quick. Because I think that's the only cucumber on this plant. Can you see? All right. I will tell you this about this plant. These are the straight 8s. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. It's a good sized cucumber. I noticed something that looked like powdery mildew. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry I had to catch a phone call, so I had to stop recording. But what I was saying is I did see indication of what they call powdery mildew, or what I thought was powdery mildew. Oh, look, I have a bumblebee. I have a pollinator. Pollinate, baby. Pollinate, pollinate. You see it? You see my big giant bumblebee? You go ahead and you do your thing. Miss Natalie is not going to bother you. Work, you little busy bee. Okay. But what I did do is that I took off any leaves that looked like they had a problem, and I got rid of them. And I think I said this before, but I also, once I use those snips or scissors or whatever to cut off any diseased leaves or to prune a plant, whether it be tomato or pepper or these cucumbers, even the zucchini now that I'm growing zucchini, I always sterilize the snips with rubbing alcohol. With pure alcohol, I clean them, all my utensils. I clean the knife, like the little knife that I use when I do my harvesting. Afterwards, I clean all of my utensils with the rubbing alcohol. That's so you won't spread disease from plant to plant. Okay, but these leaves here look very healthy. I don't see any indication, but the key thing is to try to catch it before it gets a foothold, and next thing you know, it's spread throughout your entire plant. Okay? Okay, you guys, that is it for today. You see how I'm sweating? Take off the gloves. Look, the gloves are off. The gloves are off. I am sweating. Okay, it's very humid today. I'm not sure what the temperatures are today. I'll put it on the screen. Look how beautiful the sky is. Do you see those clouds? It doesn't even look like it stormed yesterday. It rained forever yesterday. Look how beautiful the sky is today. So it would be a lovely day to work in the garden. But if I wanted to work in a garden, I should have started way earlier. But I was working with Josh today. Josh is on spring break, so he's home. So it's a lot of, I told you, instead of garden maintenance, it's a lot of Josh maintenance. So yeah, I was doing Josh maintenance this morning. But I am very pleased with how the garden made it through the heavy rains. And you say, hey, it's just rain. But too much rain is not good for a plant. When they're in these containers, it's not being absorbed by the ground. I'm not growing in ground. I'm growing in raised beds and containers, grow bags. I had some grow bags that was actually sitting in water. I was concerned about that, but they look like they're doing fine. Um, and just everything being overly saturated, that can cause damage to the roots. So I'm glad everything made it okay. The garden is fine. I don't know about that little raised bed. I'm pointing back there because that's where it is. The little wooden raised bed where I had the little seeds planted for my lettuce. I was trying to grow my lettuce. I don't know if that's going to work out. I may have to drop more seeds. But before I sign off, and I'm going to give you a picture of my harvest. You know how I do, show you everything I harvested. It's too hot. I was going to try to grab some mustards, but I cannot. I just can't. Look, for my health, I can't. But I would like to show you the seedlings that I created for some more bush beans that I'm growing called tender green. Let me show you those real quick, and then I'm going to sign off, you guys. All right? All right, guys. I think we have showed you this earlier, but I want to show you again. Look, those are tender green bush beans, and I'm starting seedlings because I'm going to place them in one of those raised beds. Most likely where I'm going to clear out those collards in that little tan raised bed, I probably will place them in there. So, and I think I want to drop seeds for more carrots. I think I do. I have carrots growing now on one of the raised beds, but I think I want to plant some more and give it a try. Maybe even in a grow bag. That's what I'll do. I'll put the carrot seeds in a grow bag. But these, the tender green bush beans, I think I'll place them in the raised bed. All right? Look like it's going to work out.